Come back to me. I just want to give you the best part about, you may have just tuned in by sheer chance. If you just missed out on this, I apologise. But guess what? Jay's show, next show is starting at 10 a.m. today, 11 a.m. today. Guess what? We are now going to bring you some of those items from the 10 a.m. We had to fill in this time slot. So for those of you watching right now, you are getting basically a 4-hour head start on everybody else. So let's get straight to the first item. The Today Special has gone. If you've just tuned in, the Today Special has just sold out, and I am now going to absolutely spoil you with a choice. This is the J. King choice of Freeform gemstone. Freeform because it's not faceted, it's not cabochoned. Thus the shape as you're seeing here, almost triangular or a trillion cut, but you've got a combination here and a choice right now. As we've already shown you the Today Special, these two will sell out. It just depends on how quickly you get through. So the choices that we have right now, if we start with maybe the pink opal over here, which is on this one. So the main stone here is the pink opal. At the top, you'll have that stunning turquoise that we've just seen previously. As we move across, we're then going to go to lapis lazuli or lapis or lazuli, as some people call it, and this also has the turquoise at the top. Then we move over to this rich red coral. Now, this is sustainable coral. Of course, I come from the land down under where we have, of course, our magnificent Great Barrier Reef. So that is sustainable coral that's there with the turquoise at the top. And then finally, a mixed turquoise, both, I believe, a Mexican and a US source of turquoise, $69.90, 1 3/8 quarter length. Now, my previous employer was down in Australia with the networks down in Australia. We had a huge, a couple of beautiful brands in the way of caftans. And I know caftans are such a popular item. And when it comes to a caftan, when it comes to accessorizing a caftan with the multiple colors, these earrings will be superb. You know, the other thing is that here we are and you think, well, I'm not at this time of year wearing a caftan. It's colder here in the US. I can appreciate that. So we tend to wear more earthy colors, darker colors, the charcoals, the grays, the browns. By wearing just a simple pop of color like this, and this is nothing simple about this. For those of you who've never experienced J. King, he's been at HSN for over 20 years. His career spans much, much deeper than that. As you probably heard in his presentation the hour before, he has his own plane. He is a pilot. In fact, from my understanding, he has his Australian pilot license as well. So he's flown down in Australia around the beautiful mining areas there. But what does that mean? It means you could not get a more direct source. Now, I want to give you a very quick update before I talk any further. The lapis and the turquoise, you've already found these online, everyone. We have 92 pairs available. That is it. In fact, for the entire allotment of what we've got, and remember, you're getting a 4-hour head start. The Today Special is completely sold out. And I know it's sold out, but if I could grab the Today Special, I'm just going to have it here in the background, because if you're thinking, I've just got the Today Special, can I get on the bust and just show it with that as well? If I've got the Today Special, I can match it back with this. Now, obviously, you've got there's no matchy-matchy, there's no rules when it comes to jewelry, because you have the mixed turquoise. But remember, with each of these, you're going to have the turquoise at the top. So you've got the red coral, you've got the lapis lazuli. Now, lapis, for those who don't know, is a gem that they believed, and I cannot prove any of this, but they talked about it being protective to the traveller. Now, I only just spoke to a very good mate of mine who's in fact in Spain right now. And when I left Australia many years ago, backpacking, Aussies, we do a lot of backpacking, he gave me a pendant and it was lapis. And now that was my first introduction, if you could say. It was in fact my first gemstone that I was given. And now I said, why lapis? And he said, well, lapis was believed to protect the traveller. Now, again, I cannot claim that, and don't say, well, Jeff said it would protect me. The good news is I did make it home. Now, right now, I have 82 remaining in the lapis and the turquoise. The red coral will be the next one to go. Remember, that is sustainable red coral. Notice the way that these have been set up too, bezel set. If I turn these slightly around, you'll notice that even if you have your hair up, it is still a presentation. It is still stunning in the look, because you've got that beautiful red coming through in the coral, and then at the very top you then have the beautiful gemstone that are all bezel set and superbly done. The drop of them are going to be 1 3/8 length. If you've just tuned in, the Today Special that I've got here in the background has completely sold out. It is 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Jeff Cowan. There was a pre-recorded show, of course, the midnight show and the 1 a.m. show was going to be repeated, and you would have been seeing that right now, but the Today Special is sold out. The good news is that what we've done for this whole hour is we've taken from the 10 a.m. and the 11 a.m. show and put it into here. But what I would recommend you do is go to the website, hsn.com, and you'll be able to shop ahead of us well before we even get to the item.